Claustrophobia, the fear of closed, tight places. CLAUSTROPHOBIA. Claustrophobia.
That's so f***ed up.
Welcome back, and to all you first-timers, this is the movies that me up. So this is going to be another one of those phobia episodes. I've discussed my animal ones, but you know, there are other ones that I have. And I am claustrophobic. I can wait for an elevator. If I see that a whole lot of people get in there, I'm not getting on. First of all, the first thought is the elevator is going to drop. And second, I'm not going to be able to breathe. This is one of those movies that touches upon one of my psychological phobias. I am going to be discussing the 2005 movie from Neil Marshall, The Descent. This, for me, as far as a person who's claustrophobic, is a masterpiece on putting you in a situation that pretty much gives you so much anxiety. So what is this movie about? Well, Sarah and her family suffer a tragic event in the beginning. Honestly, people discuss beginning of horror movies that are pretty f***ed up. This is up there. Like, the beginning part in this movie is pretty f***ed up. And then Juno and her friends decide to take Sarah on this cave diving exploration type of thing. Yeah, listen, if you want to get me a present and a cave exploring dive, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Like, I just watched an episode of The Amazing Race and it involved caves. As it was happening, I was telling my husband, Adam, no, not happening. So yeah, if you want to buy me a present, don't buy me a ticket to go cave exploring. I'm good. Get a receipt so I can cash it in. If not, then I will sit up top waiting, because you know what? They had to, I don't know what you call it, drop down. They had to drop down a hole in the fucking earth. I'm good. I'm gonna stay outside. I'll wait for you. Let me know what the good amount of time should be before I have to call help because you're not coming back. But I'm not going into that fucking hole to then go exploring a fucking cave. It's just not happening. So they eventually make it down. They look pretty much big at first, but then they're trying to find passages. And then they find this one passage that even someone said it's a bit small. Like, and that's what you're gonna go through? That's the way they're gonna go. And this is why you are here. For the movies that f***ed me up. I'm going to need a shot for this because I'm claustrophobic, but yeah, I'm gonna need a shot. It's tight.
I feel pretty good. And I'm not scared at all. I just feel kind of
I am not skinny. When I saw what they were going to crawl through, I said I totally would get stuck. I would just get stuck. But still, they went through. And when they're going through it, it's not just like this cave, like there's water. So I imagine your face is going to be in water for like a hot minute. This was claustrophobia, anxiety to the max. I watched this movie in pitch black dark. When Sarah started going through and she got stuck, I held my breath, just like now. I literally sat there and became anxious. Just the thought of being in such a tight, confined space was just so much. And when she started to panic and have her panic attack, I started to breathe the way that she was breathing. I had to tell myself, breathe. I wasn't there, but I still felt like I was there. If you are a person who suffers from
Claustrophobia,
just takes that phobia like up here for you. I love this movie. As much as I hate being in confined spaces, this movie made me feel that I was in Sarah's place. Having to control herself to get out of that spot, I was there with her. That fear that she was experiencing, I experienced with her. That is the magic of movies is to put you in those situations and for you to feel what you genuinely fear. And this movie did it.
If you don't stand so close, you're making me claustrophobic.
What does claustrophobic mean?
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
No, it doesn't.
You might have thought it was going to be the crawlers that me up on this one. They're coming up. This is like one of those top tier movies for me. This is one of those movies that I recommend. I ended up asking my coworker if I can watch this movie so I can do this episode, and he said yes. And watching him experience all the scare shots, he himself said the scariest part in this movie was that claustrophobic moment, because in the fucking cave collapse, they finally calm Sarah down and get her through. They hear the rocks shuffling and it starts to collapse. Like, no, honestly, I don't know who the fuck thinks it's a great idea to go down into a hole in the fucking earth and then go into a cave and explore it. Like, they end up coming across crawlers, as I said, coming up. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Ta-ta for now.
What are you so worried about, Sarah? Look at me. Okay, breathe. Breathe, okay? Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. What are you afraid of? What are you so afraid of?